Gaming videos.
Oh.
The biggest type of content on YouTube. It's gaming videos. With so many gaming videos, you'd think it'd be easy to make them and go viral. Well, to make gaming videos, it can be easy. But to go viral, man, you have got to stand out. There's little things that you can do in your gaming videos that could either make it really shit or make it really, really great. And today, we are gonna do that by re-editing one of my older gaming videos. So now, sit down, fasten your seatbelts, and prepare your buttholes, because we are about to go on a wild ride in this bitch. So the video in question today is my first and only Apex Legends video back in 2019. Reason why is because, well, number one, I made this video. My content is shit. Number two, I left so many mistakes in this video. The main mistake, I didn't care about the video. If you don't put so much time and effort in your video, it's gonna come out bad, like how this one did. So now, a few years later, with a better appreciation with editing, I am gonna make this better. We are gonna go from this
There's heavy rounds in here.
Guys, there's people. I'm so sorry. Shoot.
to this.
Guys, there's people. I'm so sorry. Shoot. My finger accidentally grazed into it, and I went the other into my crotch.
Mistake number one, the intro. When it comes to making intros, I rely on the 5 W's. You know what they are, you know. Who, what, when, where, and why. But I mainly use 3. I use the what, the who, the why, and one that's not even a W. How? You want to make sure the viewer gets their full attention to you. That's the who, essentially. Or the who in this case would be me and the boys. The what are we doing in this video? In this example, we are playing Apex Legends. The why are you doing a certain thing? In this example, to get our first win in Apex Legends. And the how are you gonna do it? For us, it's just playing the game. So now, let's dive into the video and see how our intro looks. Okay, let's just take like a good look at this intro and see what we got. That was my intro. Yes, that little fade from nothing that just comes into complete silence. Yeah, that was my intro. Upon discovering this, I knew that there was no way in hell that was staying in there. And I thought to myself, what would be a pretty good intro for this video? It's about our first Apex Legends win. Let's just do a normal voiceover. Before I started making the intro, I moved the whole clip around a minute into the timeline. You don't want the intro to be more than a minute. That is because if it's more than that, the viewer is gonna get bored and it's gonna turn away quickly. There's 2 things that I hate when it comes to intros. When it starts up, when it's just your friends talking, I should know that used to be what my intros were.
Y'all ever have that perfect fart that's good enough to itch your asshole?
A second to play for listening.
Waiting. Alright, so it's a...
And 2 long intros. So with the clips now settled at around the 1 minute mark, it was time to record the voiceover. Apex Legends is a really fun game. Well, it used to be. Today, me and the boys are gonna try to get our first win in Apex Legends. Or at least try to. So I accidentally said the same thing twice, so we're just gonna fix that right quick. Or we will die trying. Ah, there we go. The voice recording ready to go. I decided to hop on the internet and find some Apex Legend clips. Mainly of people raging because I said it used to be a fun game. Apex Legends. I was just trying to see if there's any good rage moments in here. There's one. I then inserted the clip into my timeline and added a little scale to zoom in on the guy when he smashes his keyboard. I also added a transform effect, so when I added some zooms on the guy, he has some motion blur. I then added clips from the original video into this intro to give it some more effect. I added another clip at the end of the voice recording to show viewers what's coming up. I then searched for a funny image for when I said we will die trying, and it took a little bit, but we found... What the fuck? Yeah, this one will work. I then inserted that and add a slide in effect from Finzar's presets, which you should probably go get. And then add a bit of reverb at the clip at the end of the voice recording. After adding some color correction, music, and sound effects, this is what our intro looks like now. Apex Legends is a really fun game. Well, it used to be. Today, me and the boys are gonna try to get our first win in Apex Legends. Or we will die trying. just like that, we made a way better intro. And with that, the intro is now done. So let's move on to mistake number 2. Dead space. If you don't know what dead space is, what I just did right there, that is dead space. And that's why I feel most of my videos back years ago sucked really bad, because I left so much dead space in the video. I also left in a bunch of stuff that either people don't get or just isn't really that funny. You can tell where all the dead space is in a video when there is no audio peaks in the timeline. Like, look at all of this dead space I left in. I'm just going, like, skimming through this a little bit, and I'm already getting bored. I then spent a very long time cutting out the dead space, and I mean like a really long time. Now, when you originally cut out your video, go back and cut it again and refine it until you got a completed video. I then added some zooming and tracking just to give the video a little more life and to show some certain objects in the video that I or my friends are talking about. I also then added some screen shaking just for when some of my friends scream. And after all that, we went from a video that was 13 minutes long to a video that's only 3 minutes long. And I think it's gonna work out way better that way. Now, I've talked about multiple ways on how to give your video life. The main key of making your video pop is subtitles. Oh my god, you have no idea how much subtitles can make your video seem so alive. Now, I've already gone over how to make subtitles in a previous video right over here. Maybe you should go watch it. But I will vaguely go over that right here, right now. So, let's go. You're going to want to press T on your keyboard and tap anywhere on the screen like so. I made different colors for the text personally just so I know who's talking. So like here, I'm purple. You then take your text file and you click and drag it all the way out through your timeline and you cut it up to where you are speaking, like I'm doing right here. Now I have a bunch of text presets with my own colors that I'm just going to click and drag in. Once you got your text all set up, you want to click and drag to select them all. And then I'm going to take a pop-in preset and then put it all over it. And all those texts are going to have a pop-in effect. Okay, we back editing this shit. Okay, so now I basically just got all the subtitles in, basically.
What is wrong with people? Why can't they have live?
Now, usually I will go through the subtitles and put some like shaky effects. I'll basically use this preset and this preset right here. And sometimes I will nest two of the text together or some of the text together so it can all be like lined in once in when I have it big. Asshole! So I then spent a lot of time putting in shaking effects, resizing the text, and just making the subtitles seem more alive than they already are. Subtitles, although they make a video pop, adding like movement or shakiness to the subtitles make it even more alive. So a quick recap, we added an intro, we cut out dead space, refined the video, and we added subtitles. So all that, this is what we got so far.
This is our
Fortnite
house.
Tactics.
Crazy, here you go. I didn't even know if there were books in
Anybody
there.
got heavy ammo? I have
Guys, there's people. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Shoot!
My finger accidentally grazed it too when I went to go itch my crotch. Dude, I see them over there.
Just
They're
ready to get the cover.
No.
Oh, they're fighting!
Oh, I see. Oh, they're close. Oh, they're close.
Now, sometimes some people will say a naughty word. I take a pixelated preset, I drag it onto the text, then I mask it, pretty much kind of get an idea where the text is. Sometimes I increase the feather just so it gets the whole thing, and there we go. Is it transition time? I think it's transition time. Like I said, I basically use Finzar's presets for basically anything. You make an adjustment layer, drag that bitch on there. You want to make it 8 frames long, then you put it over your 2 clips like that, and then you alt and bam. So then you take the main preset, put it on both of these, and then you take any one of these.
5. Everyone, final one.
There we go. In this preset, he has like random ones, and he has tutorials on how to use it. So some of them you don't have to have the 8 frame and like the 2 stacked up on one. You can just have one singular one that's 12 frames, put it over the clip, and offset it. Just like that. After I add the transitions in, the refining video portion is done, which leads to mistake number 3, music and sound effects. There is literally no music in the background, which makes it even more boring. I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking, not adding music or sound effects in this fucking video. But we are gonna change that right now. Music and like sound effects and stuff. People just think like, oh, it's just so easy, you know, just grab it and then just put it in. No, it's not. You have to like put in the right music for a certain like mood. Like let's say I put in like a funny track for this sequence right here.
Fight. Let's go join the fight. Oh, they're sniping my ass.
That doesn't work. So we're gonna need to find something epic. Now, you can't just go on YouTube and just take whatever song you want. I mean, you can, but if you want to avoid copyright, you can't do that. There's a lot of websites and such where you can get copyright-free music, like, what is it, Epidemic Sound, I think, is one. Licked is one. I know that because of Finzar. He's sponsored by Licked. I use Artlist. It has a whole wide variety of music and sound effects. Epic, which is something that we need. I already have, like, alright, can you shut the fuck up? I already have, like, battle drum music. I'm trying to find one that's, like, something that would celebrate a victory. Now, sometimes it can take a while to find the right song.
Let's go join.
Oh, wow, that was perfect. Music, I set it to -10.
Oh, they're sniping my ass.
So I want to mark where the Dylan actually kills the guy. Get our gladiator music in. That was literally perfect. I have the war drum and the gladiator music overlapping each other, and it actually works really well. Listen to this.
Oh my god, what is he using?
Yeah, his gun's really good.
So like I said, like a certain type of music for a certain type of thing. Like if it's just like casual talking or fun and money, put like funny music in there, like I showed before. There is one more thing that I need to add, and that is sound effects. Sound effects are possibly the most overlooked thing when it comes to making YouTube videos. It's like the music. You gotta use it in the right times. You gotta use the right effects for a certain thing, especially transitions. Like you can't really use the same sound effect for each transition. You can't use a transition sound on a glitch transition. You know what I mean? It's more so with the sound effects of putting it in the right places and whatnot.
Everyone fire weapon now.
Now there's one transition I have that kind of like I'm gonna put in like a sword sound effect because the way it splits, it kind of reminds me of a sword. Like that. Exactly like that. Oh, that was... Oh, dude. Oh, shit. Oh. See what I'm talking about? If you were to put like one of those on that, it wouldn't sound really right. Now, the one sound effect that I always find myself using, the classic Vine boom sound effect. You know the one. You know the one that's like... So I want to put that where it says, I'm your father.
I'm your father!
After adding all the sound effects and a little bit more color grading, the video was finally complete. We went from this...
I hit him for 125. Get him, get him, get him!
Where is he?
I got him! I got him!
to this.
Hit him for 125. Get him, get him, get him!
Where is he?
I got him! I got him! Let's go!
We have gotten from a shitty video, dead space, no music, no sound effects, no subtitles, no nothing, to a complete video, I would say. I added some color correction and some black bars to set the cinematic mood. So that's basically how I would go about doing a gaming video. But like I said, this was like me just re-editing an older video, showing you like tips and mistakes that I did. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will actually put this video that I just added now and the original video in the description. Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever.